just so you know, I can't see you for some reason on my live that I'm doing, so I'm going to keep checking in with you on Facebook on my phone. Just make sure everything is okay. Make sure the audio is okay. Please let me know if it is going in and out. The connection is going in and out because yesterday I guess that's what was happening. The audio. So yeah, if you could let me know sooner than later if the connection is okay, then I can just keep going. If not, I might have to figure something else out. I am on the proper Wi-Fi today. Yesterday I was on a different one. And let's begin. I'm not seeing the audio. Any comments here? So just give me a thumbs up. Tell me, how the connection is, somebody please, and then I can keep moving forward today. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Sean. Right, hello, Samantha, Denise, Dana. I know you're going to do it tomorrow. Joni, hello. Zoe. Okay, thank you. Good. Excellent. Good. Okay. So just keep letting me know, if the connection isn't doing well, just like you did yesterday, just place it in the comments as I will keep looking here to make sure. We'll do a little bit more engagement today so I can keep checking in with everybody. So yesterday was day 1, today is day 2. So we tend to go through this process pretty quickly. All of a sudden we're on day 8 and then we're almost done. So I love that you're all here today. I think there was about 4 people here yesterday with me, so thank you for being there for day 1. Again, like I said yesterday, really important to go at least through day 1 to 3 before you go into day 4, right? So try to do the first classes before you go into the more advanced classes so that you're helping yourself out. You're really training your mind and allowing yourself to move into the theta meditation easier, right? So this is all designed for you to go deep into your meditation. I'd also love to hear what part of yesterday you really enjoyed the most so that I can personalize your practices to the group here. Unfortunately, right now I have sold all of my oracle cards and my books, so I'm completely out. I will need to get some oracle cards for the days to come. I'll try and find some so that we can have some messages brought in. Usually I have my own ones that I've designed, and those are the ones that I usually work with, so I'm going to go and get some different ones. But that's really a practice that I enjoy in the morning. We are going to look up a message today, and this message is going to be from the Shambhala. So that's a book that I like to bring out every morning just to do a bibliotext spell and find a message that the universe wants me to read from. If you have any books that you like to do this with in the morning, comment below what they are. I'd love to hear. So let's bring in the messages today. What do we need to hear as a group this morning? Today is Thursday, April 21st. All right. So chapter 11. Nowness. We need to find the link between our traditions and our present experience of life. Nowness, or the magic of the present moment, is what joins the wisdom of the past with the present. From the moment you were born, you first cry and breathe free from your mother's womb. You are a separate individual. Of course, there is still emotional attachment or an emotional umbilical cord that connects you to your parents. But as you grow old and pass from infancy to youth and maturity, as each year passes, your attachment decreases. You become an individual who can function separate from your mother and father. In that journey through life, human beings must overcome their neurotic attachment of being the child of somebody. The principles of warriorship that we discussed in part 1 are connected with how individuals can develop personal discipline so that they become mature and independent and therefore experience a sense of personal freedom. But then once that development has taken place, it is equally important to share the camaraderie of human society. This is an organic expression of the greater vision of warriorship. It is based on the appreciation of a larger world. In the process of becoming a warrior, you naturally begin to feel a deep fellowship with all human beings. This is the real basis for helping others and, ultimately, for making a genuine contribution to society. All right, so one of the messages is obviously getting really present with this, but also knowing that in this spiritual awakening that we are drawing into our lives, that each day we are part of a bigger community. We're not just a part of our own family, we're a part of a larger community, whether we like to admit that or not, right? And so the idea that we are better or less than anyone else is an illusion and creates a sense of separatism, right? And so today I invite you to come back into the heart and acknowledge, when have I created separatism in my life? Throughout your day today, when have I created separatism? And this can just even be thoughts of, that person isn't doing things right, that person isn't thinking right, that person doesn't do things the way that I would do them, right? We acknowledge that we are all part of this family that is connected to this oneness. So you can think of, there's a beautiful documentary about how, I like the visual of one human being. There's one human being. You can think of the universe as this one entity. And then each part of us, each part of this one entity is one of us. Just each cell, right? And we're all living in this one entity. And the more we work together, the more this one entity can better itself, can work at an optimal rate, and can ultimately bring more awareness and an elevation to all of humanity, right? But it's us working against each other that creates that sense of separatism and creates fear. So am I contributing to fear, or am I contributing to love? You can write that in your journal today. That's the theme. Am I contributing to fear, or am I contributing to love in each moment of my day? And I get to choose which one I'm feeding. I also get to choose which one my children are feeding as well, because it all stems from me. And you know, that is expressed through my family and through the people that are surrounding me as well. So it all starts with me. Am I choosing fear, contributing to fear, or am I contributing to love in every single part of my day? So that's what we're going to bring in for today, Thursday, April 21st, 2022. Okay? Let's begin by rubbing our palms together, a little bit of Cait. Bringing the heart energy into the palms. Bringing the palms over the eyes, deep breath in. And exhale into the palms. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. Deep breath in. Exhale overhead. Reaching high, inhale. Exhale around you. Bring the left hand down, lengthening out of the left shoulder, and gently exhaling overhead, trying to keep that right arm straight today as we just open our heart up towards the sky. You can create a mudra with your hands, bringing the pointer finger to the thumb, and this creates a loop of energy in the body. Deep breath and a point of connection. Breathing through the right side of the body, bring all the awareness there. Exhale it down, right hand flows down, left arm flows overhead. Opening the heart towards the sky, deep breath. Breathing through the left side of the body, and that just means bringing your awareness there and expanding into the left rib cage. Remember, it's not about perfectionism. Just let go and move into the feeling of the breath. Opening the arms, palms face forward, open the heart, inhale. Hold the breath at the top. And as we exhale, we're going to bring our palms together and say Ram. Inhale, the arms open. Exhale, Ram. Ram. Palms meet. Inhale, open the arms, open the belly. Ram. Notice where you feel the rum in the body, the vibration. Rum. Three more. Bringing the light into the palms and bringing that light into the heart. Bring the palms to connect to the chest. Deep breath in and invite this light in through the hands. Healing and cleansing, and as you exhale, expand this light around you. Take 2 more breaths, inviting this light in. And remember, energy is not serious, it's sincere, but never serious. Breathe it in. And let it go. Filling up your space with this light around you. Bring the palms to touch, deep breath in, arms rise. And then just sprinkle this light, this fairy dust all the way around you, into your auric field, into your space, expanding time. Good. And just sprinkling it anywhere in your auric field that you feel you'd like to. Any love, any lightness, all the way through and around the body. Give me all that juicy love. And then wrap your arms around you. Take a deep breath. And sigh it out. Deep breath. Inside out. So we'll just do a little bit of massage today. Massaging through the left arm. Remember, for these first 3 days, we're really focused on the physical body and giving as much love to the physical body as possible to really prepare us to go deeper. Acknowledging the inner child, the subconscious. And with each touch, reminding the inner child that they are safe within us to experience this, that we love them and that we're giving them all of our attention this morning. Opposite arm. And you don't even need to say that, but you could. You could say, I love you, inner child. I'm here once again today to listen, and I promise to hold space for you and acknowledge you and what you feel today. But simply just by touching the body like this, you are already saying all of that. Good, and let's massage, just tapping into the chest, lengthening the spine. Tapping all the way across to the shoulders. Just awakening this area of the body. Feeling that sense of softness and compassion for the world around you and for yourself. Today I will give myself compassion. Today I will show myself softness and kindness. Today I will feel lighter and more at peace within my body. It doesn't matter what's going on around me. It is not other people's responsibility to make me happy. It is my own responsibility. And when I feel burdened or when I feel irritated, I know that I simply have not given myself enough love. That's all that means. And I can always come back, close my eyes, and just give myself some attention here in the heart. Tapping across the chest. And really keep tapping. Let's keep focusing and allowing that energy to rise up into the heart. Whatever heaviness needs to rise, it's safe for it to rise. Feeling all the emotions here. Keep tapping gently. You can auto. Move our hands down to the solar plexus and just rubbing here into either side of the belly. Keep helping all of these emotions to be processed. You can hum into this, have a lot of emotions coming up here, so you might just want to take a couple extra seconds. Just breathe. Really enjoy the feeling of release, the feeling of your own awareness and attention and love. I love this area of my body. I love each and every emotion within me. And then just bring the hands to the lower back and just rubbing into the kidneys and the lower back. Breathing into this area of the body. As slowly or as fast as you like. So just listen to your body. What do you need today? What do I need today? How do I need to touch myself? How do I need to speak to myself today? How would I like to do that today? How would I like to feel today? And then bring the hands to the thighs, just rubbing into the thighs nice and slowly. And just checking in. Notice the energy shifting now. Okay, and we're going to stand up onto our feet to just fold forward. Give the legs a nice stretch. Whether your hands are up here or on the floor. You can always bring the floor to you with a block or a pillow. And just dropping the head, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe shaking the head out, yes and no. Releasing the spine. Really let the shoulders and the head be heavy and the arms. You can bend the knees if you'd like. From here, walking the hands forward and the feet back for one downward dog. Again, just to stretch up the backs of the legs, bending one knee and then the other. All the way down through the ankles. You might even take the tops of the feet and just open them up here through the shins, one at a time. Opening up through the toes. Taking all your awareness here. You know, if your mind begins to wander, just bring it back into the body. Take a deep breath, an active sigh. Breath is king of mind and heart and body. Whenever we're focused on the breath, there's no way we can think about anything else. Let's come down to our knees with love and care. And as we come back, we're just going to curl the toes under here if you can. If not, just sit back with the tops of the feet down. You can always readjust yourself as you need to do that. This practice is more about listening to your own body than depending on me, right? That's ultimately what we're going to learn here. But if you'd like to open up the toes, you can curl the toes under and sit back towards the heels. And you can just sway side to side here, just gently opening up through the soles of the feet. Connecting the palms down to Mother Earth and maybe just connecting to the energy here of the ground. Allowing yourself to tap into the steadiness of the earth. Taking deep breaths. You know, when we open up different parts of the body, we're opening up different channels of energy. We store different energy in our toes and our feet than in our bellies and our hearts or our shoulders. So always checking in, what energy am I holding here in the toes today? Keep sitting back towards the heels. From here, you might come up onto the soles of the feet, bring the knees in, drop the head. Working the heels down towards the mat. And then slowly bring the knees back down, uncurl the toes, take the tops of the feet down. Sit back, bring the hands behind you and just gently open the tops of the feet by raising the knees maybe up off the mat, or just the action of the feeling of bringing the knees maybe a little bit higher. And opening through the chest. Deep breath. Remember, sadhana practice is this. This is just taking time, you know, slowing the world down. Opening the body, connecting to the body, preparing the body for the day. Let's bring the knees back down, walk the hands forward, bring the wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and begin to just sway the hips side to side. And the head can move in the opposite direction here. Moving nice and fluid, slow motion here. Really feeling that flowy energy today as we begin to release our expectations of the day. And making circles with the hips, the rib cage, the head. Open the belly. Open the spine. Inhale, open the belly. Exhale, open the spine. Inhale, open the belly. Exhale, open the spine. Just checking in here. Good. Connection is good today. All right, opposite direction. Opening the belly. Open the spine. Exhale. Notice how each direction is a little bit different. Each side of the body is a little bit different. And we're moving extra slow today. Slowing down time. And then just moving into your body. Move in a way that's going to make you feel really good. Here. And don't worry about what you look like. You just flow into the practice, the feeling of the practice. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be felt. So for instance, for me, my left lower back feels tight, so I'm just going to stay here with my hips to the left and leaning back as I feel that area opening through this posture. You find a posture that helps one area of the body that feels kind of tight or needs a little bit more attention. Keep moving the cerebral fluid through the spine. You know, and a lot of people don't even move their spine this way at all throughout the day. The most movement they have is just sitting at their chair at their office and walking to the kitchen and the bathroom and back. And then that's why the third eyes don't open a lot, because they're not bringing that cerebral fluid up through the spine every single day. All right, let's bring the knees wide, big toes touch. Come in for one child's pose to calm the nervous system, bringing the hands forward, heart down, forehead down. Deep breath. Side out. And giving everything that you're holding in your heart down to your mat, into the earth. Let it hold it for you. Hmm. Good, and then slowly making your way back up. Okay, we'll just do a little bit of twisting in the spine, bringing the left arm high, deep breath in. Just a little bit of a twist. You can even reach in behind. And then exhale down. Left arm down, right arm high, deep breath. Option to reach back. And then exhale down. We'll do that one more time on each side. Inhale. Really slow, gentle, easy movement. Exhale down, just prepping the spine. Inhale, rise. Exhale back. Inhale, rise. Back down. One more cat-cow. Open the heart. Arch the spine. Inhale. Sit bones rise. Belly opens towards the earth. Shoulders back. Inhale. And then exhale. Curl the spine. Excellent job. And then we'll just massage the legs. So coming up onto the feet. Massaging the feet. Massaging up the calves. Amplifying the frequencies here. All the way up the thighs. Prepare the legs. Prepare everything in the body. If you feel like your glutes are a little bit closed, let's open the glutes here. All the way up to the sides. Any area that feels like it needs a massage. Let's make sure we're getting all these areas of the body. The belly. Good, and then when you feel ready, you can come back down to your seated position. And today we're going to actually open with a mantra. And the mantra today is going to be Radhe, Radhe, okay? So, yeah, let's open up with that. That feels really good today. We just moved into Taurus season, so a little bit calmer energy than Aries season. You might feel a little bit more steady today. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments below this first day of Taurus season. I really wanted to do this 10-day session in Taurus because Taurus energy is all about grounding, being at home more, and enjoying all the delights of life, like really good food, making your home a place that feels really cozy. And it's much more steady and peaceful than an Aries season. Aries season is really trying to like wake us up. It's like scattered fire. And then you'll notice in the astrological signs, throughout the seasons, we get one sign that is really like sparks your energy up. And then the sign that follows directly after will allow you to rest. So that's how the seasons are as well. Rest, awaken, rest, awaken, rest, awaken. So we have Aries, which has been very, very fiery and trying to awaken us into our lives again, challenging us to do new things, making sure that we're getting things done, challenging us, moving into new territory. And then Taurus season, we're able to rest a little bit here. So it's nice to do this session in the first part of Taurus. We're just getting to rest and be a little bit more steady again. Let me know how you're feeling today in the comments below so we can connect through that. And we will open to Radhe.
Special for us. And I've gone.
Do this in the
I have to do this on YouTube, otherwise Facebook takes it down. All right, let's begin. Closing the eyes.
And at home, if you're sitting down, let's stand up with us so we're all standing together.
And you can just open your arms here. Open your arms, calling in for peace.
Shanti, Shanti,
Okay. Somebody wrote in the comments, let's not just chant keeping
true self. I wish you good health. I wish you the company of your own true self.
Taking a deep
And I
breath.
wish you peace.
Just closing your eyes and taking in the
When the
medicine
day is
of
done.
the mantra today.
When the shadows fall
Remembering we're safe where we are.
and the evening comes. Well, this is my prayer. Don't despair. Prepare for a miracle. This is my prayer. Don't despair. Prepare for a miracle. It's just a breath away.
Just a breath away.
Just a breath away.
Deep breath.
And I wish you the comfort of a mother's touch. Your father's crazy wisdom. You know it means so much. Yes, I wish you a special friend. Your secrets to hold as you travel through life and your stories unfold. This is my prayer, don't despair, prepare for a miracle. This is my prayer, don't despair now, prepare for a miracle. It's just a breath away. It's just a breath away.
Miracle is just a breath away.
I wrote this song for my grandson. I dedicate it today to all the children suffering.
Share our energy.
I wish you the courage to really love,
To really love.
to keep your heart open
Keep your heart open.
when life gets tough.
It's tough.
And I pray this song will touch your heart, so we'll be together even though we're far apart. Sing
This
together.
is my prayer.
This is my prayer, don't despair, prepare for a miracle. This is my prayer, don't despair, prepare for a miracle. Oh, it's just a breath away. It's just a breath away. Let's sing it together. This is my prayer.
This is my prayer.
This is my prayer. Don't despair. Prepare for a miracle. This is my prayer. Don't despair. prayer for a miracle. It's just a breath away. It's just a breath away.
And even miracles, they happen all the time.
Never give up. Never give up. Never give up.
Deep breath.
Never give up. Never give up. Prepare for a miracle. It's just a breath away. Just a breath away. So every breath is a second chance. That's what I learned. To go.
Let's try to find Radhe.
That's what we do.
Here we go. Radhe, 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 Radhe.
Radhe,
Radhe, Govinda. Radhe, 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 Govinda. Celebration. The celebration of your life. You can sway side to side. You can stay right. Or lie down. Whatever feels right. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda. Radhe, 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 Govinda. Radhe, 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 Govinda. Radhe, 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 Govinda. Really helps bring a smile as we chant these practices together. You can envision us all in a circle, just chanting, sharing this energy. Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Gopal. Here we go, Radhe, 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 Radhe Govinda, 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 Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Govinda. Deep breath. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe
Sing together.
Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Gopal. Deep breath into the heart space.
The feminine energy. Sing the feminine energy. Let's sing that. Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe, starting to feel the rhythm of the mantra going back and forth.
Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda. Bringing the two together.
There we go.
Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda, 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 Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda. Together. Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda.
Deep breath. Devoting yourself to the mantra, to the practice. Feel the vibration of the mantra moving through. Take a couple moments here together, just opening our hands up to this circle that we're in today together, in acknowledgement of the presence of every single person here, feeling connected through the breath, through the voice, through the intention. Taking a deep breath in, sighing it out. Just bringing the palms together as we bow to this practice. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you. Alright. So that might have been your first time you've been doing a mantra practice. So just know that it gets easier with time, you know. Sometimes you feel like, oh, this is going on too long, you know. The ego is going to, again, try and take you out of your practice. But just try to come back. And the more that rhythm can happen in the mantra, the more we can find that sense of stillness afterwards. That's really what the mantra is doing. It's also, in Sanskrit, with the vibration of the chanting, the Sanskrit is created in a specific way to communicate to all the different energy centers and all the different, we have over 72,000 nadis in the body as well, which are all these tiny little energy pockets that move energy through the body, and they can also be blocked, right? And so that's what also affects our chakras and our different ways of holding energy. So the Sanskrit really, really works with these energy pockets allowing a specific frequency to move through over and over and over. It's like plucking a string on a guitar and just tightening that string to get the exact note and frequency that we want in this instrument. And this is our instrument, and the mantra prepares this instrument for our meditation to go a little bit deeper. So I'm just going to check in with you guys on the video, make sure I'm not missing anything. I'd like to connect with you. Oh, nice to see you. Hi, Samantha. Okay. Bhagavad Gita is a big go-to for me. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Deep reading, but yes, good one. Denise, Rays of the Dawn. Beautiful, Baba. I'll have to look into that. Joni, yes, calm today, comfy feeling. Denise, grounded feeling today. Sean, feeling calm, grounded, grateful for the class again. Samantha, I feel good today. Stoked my fire with an inferno hot Pilates class and had a nice meditation and feeling really chill and grateful for this day and community. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that today. So, all right, we're ready for our meditation now. And so these first 3 days, I don't like to talk a lot about what we're doing. I really like to just move us in little by little. We're just learning about these things for the first 3 days. Whether you've done it before or not, we're still training our mind once again, because, you might not do it every single day. So just the first 3 days, we're going to take it really easy and do one thing at a time, really slowly, and not rush the process. We're just learning again. I like to move slowly the first 3 days as well. Just get us really into the practice. And you'll notice, with Taurus season, you might feel a little bit more sleepy as well. That can always be a thing as well. So whatever you're feeling today, just make sure you're really supported. Again, I like to have one pillow under my knees and one pillow under my head. Let's see here. Let's begin. Coming down to the spine nice and slowly. No need to rush. This is all about training ourselves to move slower, feeling safe to move slow, much slower than we're used to as well. So sometimes that takes a little bit extra. Let's bring the knees in, hug the knees in, just rock side to side, get the spine in alignment once again. And here we're actually going to bring that right leg up, left leg down, and just start to bring the hands in behind the hamstring as we make circles with the right foot, just opening the toes, the top of the foot, the ankle, the heel. Deep breath. One direction and then the other. Pressing the right heel up, 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 up. Shoulders are down. And then we'll point the toes up, opening through the shin. Maybe just swaying that foot side to side, get all the little pockets through the ankle. Deep breath. Hug the right knee in, deep breath. Breathing into the belly. Let the spine be long. Just feel your diaphragm, releasing whatever is moving through there. Allow it to soften. Release the right leg down, and then let's bring the left leg up, interlacing the fingers in behind. Pressing the left heel up, shoulders back. Just making circles with the left foot, nice and slow. Breathing into every movement. Opposite direction. Taking extra time. Pressing the left heel up, 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 toes back. Pointing the toes. Bending the left knee, hugging the knee in. Deep breath into the belly. And then releasing the left leg down, nice and slow. So here again, you can have your arms to your sides with the palms facing up or hands on the body. I have my hands on my body because I'm going to be sending you some distance Reiki, and I'm using myself as a surrogate to do that. Some distance healing today. And if you don't know what that is, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just surrender to being open to receiving any healing energy this morning. Breathing into the diaphragm. Breathing into the belly. Letting the jaw be soft and open, letting your lips part. Back of the neck is long. We're going to be focusing on just small areas of the body this morning to soften and relax. So make sure that you're in a position that you can stay in and that you can be still for the next 20 minutes. Feeling very supported and warm. The breath is easily flowing in and out of the body. Taking a deep breath in. And all out. Deep breath in. Good job. All right, let's let the toes splay out to either side of the room. The shoulders are relaxed, the arms are relaxed. The face is relaxed, getting out any last fidgets that you need to. And then taking your awareness to your right big toe. And allowing a waterfall of light to pour down from the sky and enter into your right big toe from the very tip of your right big toe, into the skin and the nail, into the muscle, the tissue, and the bone. Traveling all the way down your right big toe, into the knuckle, the joint, all the way down the base of your right big toe. And just feel this light permeating into your right big toe, healing and cleansing, relaxing. And then expanding in between your right big toe and the next toe, into the bones, in between the toes, traveling all the way through your toes, slowly one by one, relaxing each toe. And traveling into the pinky toe, into the nails, into the skin, into the bone, into the joints. And you can feel this light permeating and sitting in your toes as it heals and tingles, relaxes and softens. Just the right toes. And now this light expands down the outer edge of your right foot, from your pinky toe down the outer edge of your right foot, from top to bottom, down into the muscle and the tissue, relaxing down to the heel of your foot, and expanding through your heel and the base of your heel and into the bone. Healing and softening. And now this light can travel and expand all the way across the sole of your right foot, into the arch of your foot, and the ball of your foot, into the bones and the top of your foot, into every pocket and every tendon, into the skin. And now this light of relaxation and softening gently flows up the inside of your ankle, all the way up the inside of your calf, from the ankle, traveling upwards And you can feel this light traveling up the inside of your calf muscle and the skin and the bone, up to the inside of your knee. This light is a beautiful blue, cooling, calming sensation. Relaxing the inside of your calf, the inside of your ankle, and your inner knee, and all the tendons relax. Now this light expands up the top of your shin from the top of your ankle. All of this light that is in your foot travels up your shin, relaxing and softening all the way into the top of your knee, into your kneecap, healing and softening, expanding to the back of your knee. This light now travels up your outer ankle, to the outer shin and calf. You can feel this light traveling up through your veins, through your muscle, through your bone, to the outer knee. Permeating all the way through to the back of the knee, through the bone and to the back of the calf. And this light permeates deep. And all the way around, wrapping through the skin and the muscle. And now traveling all the way up your right thigh. From the top of the kneecap to the top of the thigh, the outside of the thigh, the inside of the thigh, the back of the knee and up your hamstring, and all the way up through your muscles and your tissues, into the bone, into the right hip, into the right side of your pelvis, across your pelvis and your reproductive organs, softening and releasing, and any trauma releases here, releases from your reproductive organs, releases from your pelvis and your dantian. through to your left pelvis, your sacrum, your tailbone, releasing. You can feel all this softness in your sacrum and your pelvis. And traveling through your left hip. And just allowing this light to sit and permeate deeper and deeper. Pulling into your pelvis and your sacrum, your reproductive organs. And expanding down your left thigh, the top of your left thigh, from your left hip all the way down your thigh. Feel this light expanding and traveling powerfully yet gently. Releasing any tension, any ailments, releasing, softening down to the top of your knee, down your inner thigh to your inner knee. From your left glute down the outside of your left thigh and your IT bands into all of the tendons, the tissues, the muscle, the bone, down the outside of your left knee, down the hamstring from your glute all the way down, traveling down the back of your knee, and you can feel this light all the way through your left thigh and your left knee. As the light still expands through your right leg and your pelvis, and down your left thigh, to the bottom of your knee, your kneecap, down the top of your shin, from your knee, traveling down, softening down into the top of your ankle, down the inner knee, the inside of your knee, and down your inner calf, to the inside of your ankle. Now the outside of your kneecap, your outside of your knee, and down the outer calf, traveling down. To the outer ankle. Back of your knee. This light can now travel down the back of your calf and all the way into the muscles, the tissues, and the bone. Healing any ailments, releasing any tension. And calming and softening here as this light reaches down to your left ankle. From the top of the ankle to the sides and the back of the ankle. And you feel both of your ankles very light, as if they're floating in water. Feeling very relaxed. Now this light can expand all the way through the top of your left foot, through the arch of your left foot, down to the heel, and across the sole of your foot to the outer edge of your left foot. And permeating deep into every bone and every joint and every tendon and every tissue. Moving in between the toes. From the big toe to the tips of the toes, in between every toe, to the pinky toe and the nails, and the base of the toes, and the tops of the toes, and the tips of the toes. And now this light runs like a river all the way through your legs to your toes and your heels. And your legs feel as if they're floating in water. And allowing this light to permeate deeper and deeper. Taking over your legs. Expanding through the soles of your feet. Leaving your body through the soles of your feet. Taking away any and all heaviness, feeling very light. Releasing this light, releasing the light. You're just beginning to bring your awareness into your toes, and without moving your toes, just think about moving your toes. What would it feel like to move the toes? But don't move them. And notice the energy of this thought, very real in the body. Without moving the toes. The thought of moving the toes is very real. And yet it cannot be seen. Now we're going to move the big toes gently and the little toes gently and the feet and the fingers, and allowing the arms to float up and overhead. Giving yourself a full body stretch. Bending the knees and bringing the knees into the chest, awakening slowly, rocking side to side. And rolling off onto either side of the body, nice and slow, and keeping your eyes closed and the knees nice and close. And the belly is soft and the legs are still soft. And feeling into the quiet steadiness of the present. Thankful for another day. In peace and calm. I am at peace. I am calm. I am at peace. I am calm. And then when you're ready, and only when you're ready, just float up to seated. Just try to keep your eyes closed as you do this. And take your time. Readjusting your blankets as you need. Bring your hands to the heart, taking a deep breath in, sighing it out, and knowing whatever is coming up or rising has been waiting. It's been waiting to release. And whatever, if we're feeling really, really calm and at peace, that's a really good thing. It's a really good thing. Let's close our practice today with the mantra Yam for the heart. Deep breath in. Yam. And palms together, just bowing your head to your practice today. As we bow to our day, another day to experience life together on this planet that we call home. Another day to see ourselves as one with others, to feel safe within our body. And when we know that we feel safe within humanity, we feel safe within our bodies as well. And that just takes one choice at a time. I choose love over fear. I choose to contribute to love instead of fear today, just for today. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you for being here with me once again. And that is day 2. We're well on our journey. Tomorrow will be our last day of working just with the physical body. On day 4, we're going to move deeper into the energetic body and do a little bit more ethereal work, little by little by little. And then by day 10, we'll be able to really expand. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here to listen to your experiences. Namaste.